Our next roaster comes all the way from the Marvel Universe. A man with a huge ego and a short fuse and the ability to regenerate himself from any damage. With a powerful set of claws that compensate for his size. He had better not plug his new movie series where he's played by a subpar Broadway dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, the man old enough to remember the Alamo and 9/11. Give it up for Wolverine.
I've got the iPad because Marvel's got a better budget than DC does. So. It's a blessing and a curse to be immortal. The curse really is that I'm going to be the only one who's going to survive all the bombs that the rest of these assholes are going to throw out tonight. Seriously, I'm a member of the X-Men, the Avengers, the New Avengers, New Fantastic Four, Secret Defenders, X-Force, Weapon X, and more, and yet I end up with these Big Bang Theory rejects you've got on stage. Another curse of having animal traits is the keen sense of smell that I got, which means, of course, I can tell who everybody has had sex with in the last 24 hours. And I smell Catwoman on all of you. Except you, Robin. Virgin. Just take a look at this dais. Professor X would have a field day with all these assholes up here. You've got bipolar... Where's Two-Face? You've got bipolar... You've got schizophrenia, you've got fucking hero worship, you've got miscellaneous back here. Bunch of failures in life. Let's start with our roast master, Two-Face, Harvey Dent. Always good to see you, sir. I thought just being a lawyer would cause you to snap without having acid thrown in your face, or have your fiance blown up, or whatever your origin story is at this point. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, okay, just making sure. I guess you thought diabetes would have killed you long ago. Your chins are all now doubled up. You're called Six-Face, I think, at this point. Life or death decided by the flip of a coin. You know, lithium is readily available for bipolar people now at this point. Any CVS would have that. We have Bane here, the man who brought Dark Knight to the brink of destruction and also almost just blew up Gotham City. Very nicely done, sir. But seriously, if you really wanted to blow up a city, couldn't you pick like Detroit or Cleveland? No one would have fought you if you tried to blow up one of those cities. Actually, I think most of America would have applauded if you just blown up those cities at this point. I think you need to give that mask to Two-Face because he's no doubt has sleep apnea at this point. Egghead was supposed to be here, for those of you who don't know. He was part of the original TV show Villains. I don't know why we asked him here. I guess King Tut, Bookworm, Archer, Cloak King, Puzzler, Siren, Louis the Lilac, Colonel Gum, Zelda the Great, Minerva, Olga, Queen of the Cossacks. They were all busy, I guess. Egghead's still probably bummed out because he'd actually discovered who Batman really was, but then Batman tricked him because apparently that's what the Dark Knight does instead of, stabbing people. But, he was still bummed out about it, but that's okay because a bunch of people figured it out already and would have posted it on the internet to tell everybody, but they wanted to keep Batman's secret identity vintage. I didn't have to deal with that. We've got the Mad Hatter here. Lewis Carroll called. He's suing you for gimmick infringement. Unless you get your ass back down that rabbit hole. You couldn't even torture sweet little Alice. What makes you think you can take on the Dark Knight? You once kidnapped Barbara Gordon, a.k.a. Batgirl, a.k.a. Oracle, and dressed her up as Alice and forced her to have a tea party with you. That's fucked up. Seriously, did you get advice from Jerry Sandusky? I think even if I stabbed you in the head, I don't think that would help at all. I think it would make it worse. Lay off those mushrooms, seriously. Riddler's here. Edward Nigma, or Enigma, what a delightful pun that is. Jesus. Always speaking in riddles. Well, riddle me this. How the hell did you get so fucking fat? Seriously, you and Two-Face, Arkham Asylum must have a great buffet. You guys keep getting tossed in there. You know, don't worry. I can help you for $50. I can shave off some of the fat. You know.
We'll backstage.
We'll call it the old Knucklehead. We'll call it the old Knucklehead Gym for you guys when you get that taken care of. Deadpool.
Hi.
My man from Marvel Comics, Merc the Mouth. Unfortunately, ladies, Ryan Reynolds couldn't be here, so we actually have the original Deadpool. I really am sorry about X-Men Origins Wolverine, by the way.
Oh, you got it coming, asshole.
I know, I apologize for that.
At least it wasn't Green Lantern.
That's a good point. We could have made the best buddy cop duo ever. It would have made millions. They would have greenlighted it, but you keep shooting me in the fucking face.
Can Chris Tucker play me?
You've been fucking Lady Deathstrike again, haven't you?
It's a strap-on situation I'd really not like to explain to these nice people. Can we talk after the show?
I've also been with Cable.
That one I'll totally talk about.
That explains a lot. It really explains a lot.
He's got metal and stuff.
Yeah.
Alfred, good to see you here as always. Look at Gotham City now. Thousands of civilians and cops dead, buildings and infrastructure destroyed. It'll take years to recover for Gotham City. You know, if you had just let Bruce Wayne kill himself instead of encouraging him and trying to be his father, Gotham would have been far better off at this point. You know, I think the Aurora shootings are your fault too. I'm blaming you for that.
That was mine, actually.
Robin, good to see you as always. Lame costume, stupid ass catchphrases, no powers, writing another loser's cape tales. Seriously, what have you done that's worthwhile? Banshee and Cyclops are annoying dicks too, but at least they contribute to life at this point. May you die screaming, being raped by a German biker gang. That's all I ask for you, sir. Bob, the driver, good to have you here. I'm glad you're recovered enough to make it here tonight. You should be thankful, actually, you ended up how you are. Because if you'd been dealing with me, I would have just stabbed you, ripped your heart out, fed it to your lifeless corpse, and then walked away and forgot about you in 5 minutes. Walk it off, you pussy. Which finally brings us to our guest of honor, the Dark Knight, Batman. You know, you would avoid lawsuits from guys like him if you would just kill people. It'd save you a whole lot of legal headaches. Look, my parents were killed too, but instead of brooding and being all mysterious about it, I killed bad guys. Therapy is wonderful for that, because if you keep brooding about it, you're going to become a Twilight fan, and that's something nobody wants. You think Hitler, if he was just arrested, you think he would have just sat in prison? No, he would have tried to break out, or a bunch of people would have broken him out of prison, just like Arkham Asylum. So no, killing him happened to be a whole lot better. And no matter what that little fruit Captain America tells you, I was the one who killed Hitler. I snuck into that bunker, stabbed Ava Braun in the head, and then dealt with that prick. He tried to tell a joke right before I stabbed him, but that guy has never been funny at all. Anyway, Batman, I'm glad you're on our side and not some evil mastermind, because nobody in the DC universe would have been able to defeat you at all. Even Superman, that little blue Boy Scout at this point. You know, me or Deadpool, we could have definitely dealt with you, or even the Fantastic Four, that group of morons. Enjoy the rest of the night, and hey, now that Doma has been overturned, you can finally give Robin his wish and marry him. You guys have been awesome. Thank you.